Okay, short news. This one is from The Guardian. It seems a UK journalist wins $80,000, no, 80,000 pounds damages after being hired to smear UAE and Egypt critics. So you get paid money because you were hired to write about UAE and Egypt's critics. Nowadays, you burn your lips by drinking coffee, you can sue McDonald's. So, in fact, I know of a court case in Dublin, Ireland. One guy used to fall down on a footpath, and he sued the county, saying that the footpath was made in such a way that it caused him to fall. So people are like that. Okay. A journalist has been awarded more than 80,000 pounds in damages against a London-based investigative website and its CEO, a press freedom campaigner. So the guy is a press freedom campaigner based in London. After claiming that she was duped or fooled into joining the organization, she was fooled, only to find out it was a propaganda vehicle for UAE and Egypt. Jane Cahane, said that she was told in a job interview by Mohamed Fahmy, who was imprisoned in Egypt. Okay, so the guy is imprisoned in Egypt for more than a year for disseminating false news in a case that caused a public outcry. So he was imprisoned. There was a public outcry that the Investigative Journal, TIJ, was a publication of independent investigative journalism. Okay, but Cahane, the same female Jane, who was editor-in-chief between December 2018 and July 2019, believed that TIJ received funding from UAE and pursued an agenda intended to further interest of the Gulf states in Egypt. If you look at it that way, CNN supports one side, Fox News supports another side, Republic TV in India supports one side, Deccan Herald another side, NDTV another side. I mean, everyone has their own interests. So what are you going to start suing everyone? Stupidity, you know. In the particulars of a claim, Cahane said Fahmy was assisted and directed by representatives or agents of UAE in June 2019, met with the authoritarian, Egyptian president Abdel Fatah al-Sisi, under whose regime, they always use this word regime when they want to make someone look bad. So they'll always use the regime of China, the Iranian regime, but they'll never say the American regime, you know. So Fahmy was imprisoned to discuss TIJ's editorial line and content. After neither TIJ or Fahmy presented a defense, a judgment in default, seen by The Guardian, was entered, and Jane was awarded 80,735,000 pounds. Good money, pocket money. She can go for a holiday. Poor thing, yeah, damages. Yeah. She might have got emotional shock. Even I get damaged sometimes, emotionally damaged. People should pay me money for fraudulent or negligent misrepresentation plus costs. So now this guy, Fahmy, a Canadian citizen, hit the headlines when he was convicted in Egypt in 2014, along with two fellow Al Jazeera English journalists, Egyptian national Bahar Mohammed and Australian Peter Gertzi. Okay. He was sentenced to 7 years in jail and endangering national security and supporting the Muslim Brotherhood. No Christians there, no Hindus, only Muslims, despite independent observers saying there was no credible evidence. Okay. So Fahmy also worked for CNN, the LA Times, BBC, and was awarded a prize by Canadian Committee for world press freedom during the trial. He was later represented by Amal Clooney, wife of George Clooney, and he and his colleagues were all pardoned in 2015. In 2019, he was a speaker at the Foreign Office inaugural International Media Freedom Conference in London. So such amazing credentials. Even after such amazing credentials, he is still employed by UAE and Egypt to talk shit about the people who don't like UAE and Egypt. End of the day, I think it's all subjective which side you're on. If you're on the government side and you speak for the government, you're a hero in the eyes of the government, but you're bad in the eyes of someone who likes to be fair. Now, even UK is not the standard by which you can measure someone's character or good or bad. UK themselves, they are crooks. Okay, Prince Andrew, tell me, are they jailing him or? Nobody's a saint, man. In today's day and age, nobody's a saint. They're simply trying to make this a very big thing. Okay. Articles, reports, and social media content published by TIJ have also focused primarily on aggressively targeting, attacking, and smearing those perceived to be the opponents of UAE and Arab Republic of Egypt, particularly those countries such as Turkey, Qatar, and Iran, and particular organizations such as the Muslim Brotherhood. See, what I look at it as, you just want to smear UAE. That's as far as I look. You want to smear campaign UAE. That's why you're talking about all this. Politics. Just imagine, for UAE, this person's a hero. For Egypt, this person's a hero. But for UK, this person's a villain. Or for Turkey or Qatar. What if they were employing other spies? So, what do you do about that? Best is USA. USA is always right. USA is always a hero. USA is always doing the right thing. They are allies. They are partnership. But other people's regime, other people like China, regime, evil terrorists. At the time of going to press, TIG's website was not working. Oh, magic, not working. The court heard that the company was going into liquidation. Obviously, now you'll create a new name. While companies' house say it has not filed accounts due in October last year, the Journal and Fahmy are jointly and severely liable for the sums owed to Jane Cahane. Okay, whatever. Yeah, they'll get the money. It's not a big deal. The Guardian attempted to reach Fahmy for comment, but no response. So, am I not surprised? So, you tell me, are you surprised, not surprised? Who's the good guy? Who's the bad guy? Is UAE? Is it Qatar? Is it this company? Is it this journalist? Just imagine the journalist who has been convicted here is an award-winning journalist. It goes to show you, for money, what all you can do. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.